What's up, guys? Welcome to Just Entrance here on Studios 2 TV. My name is Babu, coming little mess with the vibe. And then here on Just Entrance, we are going to be looking at all the issues that are trending on all our social media platforms. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and follow us at Studios 2 TV everywhere. So I have one fine gentleman here in the studio with me, and he's going to be helping me break down all that we have for today. Grandmaster. What's up?
Kokonsa Vice President. What's your idea?
Position it,
The streets are talking. You have a little miss with the vibe, the Kokonsa Vice President. The streets are talking about you.
Sir.
You are becoming famous day by day.
Hey. I mean, Jimmy too.
You also been Jimmy too.
Okay, so moving into what we have for today, it's a lot, so we are just going to go like you're going to say.
Till.
I thought you were going to say woto.
Maybe I say till.
Okay. So Gyakie says new music this month, and then she added a few hot pictures and. Okay, not hot necessarily, but Gyakie's a fine woman, so she doesn't need to. What?
You are talking for a sister. I understand.
I'm talking for a sister.
I mean, I've seen her all over your status, so I understand.
Hey, Grandmaster.
Of course.
You saw her all over my status.
All over your status.
Sir?
Yeah, I mean, Gyakie is a fine young lady, so I'm not surprised. If I had the pictures myself, they would be on my status too. So we get to get something new from Gyakie. I mean,
every single time.
She's been silent for a while now. Yeah, we've been looking for new music from her. She's a great musician. I think she's following in the dad's footstep, and we wish her nothing but the best. Looking at the charts, the Apple Music chart in Ghana here now, you can see clearly that the Nigerian music have dominated our charts all through and through. I mean, top 10, top 20 Nigerian music all over.
Gyakie is there.
So, I mean, we are looking forward to getting new materials from our Ghanaian artists too.
But then still on Gyakie, she has brought the lineup for her shows that she's going to be going on. So we have others that she's doing in London, and then we have others that she's doing in Paris. So it's a May lineup. We have 18 May, 19, 20th, and 26th. And then the picture that she attached, okay, I think this one is what we say is, should I say this one is the sexy one?
I mean,
Grandmaster, you don't make any comments, eh?
Gyakie is a fine musician. Gyakie is one of the musicians I love to listen to. Yes, I really love listening to her.
Now, why is it you are saying love and your hands are why the?
It's
all in my head. Maybe it's all in my head.
I love listening to Gyakie. I love listening.
It's like you're grabbing something.
No, I love her. I'm grabbing her music. I love listening to Gyakie. So I wish her nothing but the best as she goes out there to sell Ghana music to the world. What she's doing out there is bringing more listeners to the Ghanaian scene. Yeah. She's giving she's bringing more people to put their ears out there for Ghanaians to listen to. Maybe Gyakie oya dear. Gyakie oya sister. You're penny.
Kwame he said that if you know the CV for club, it no means say we know the chill. What does that statement mean though? Like, if you are not seeing us in the club, it doesn't mean you are not chilling.
Yeah, it means wherever you are, you can be cooking something. So definitely he must be up to something because he's saying that. Yeah,
and then from the pictures he showed, I guess he's cooking music in this case.
That's great because recently his track with Rotimi, the cryptocurrency track, was doing well all over social media. The streams, the numbers, everything were just there to be seen. So I'm not surprised he's saying if you know they see him for club, which means maybe or yes, very, very necessary. We are proud to hear stuff like that. Yeah. I'm more concerned about the Apple Music chart in Ghana here. Okay. The way it's Nigerian dominated. You might easily mistake the Apple Music chart in Ghana for Nigerian chart. Yeah, so I mean they should get cooking. They should get putting more things. I mean they should put more works out there for us.
Yeah. Okay. So Easter invasion with Daco vibes, and they are having a donation health work fest, and then the Easter invasion will follow. It's just at Malambawe, main church station behind Melcom. And then when I saw this particular flyer, I've been passing Malam, but for some reason I don't know where he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about.
So This, because of this Easter, you find out.
Sir?
You should find out. Daku Vibe is a fantastic musician. Daku Vibe is one of the people that when you listen to, I mean, you get mixed emotions, mixed reactions. So he can sing to touch your heart. He can sing to, I mean, he's a conscious musician through and through. So I'm not surprised this is that he wants to jam with his people.
Yeah, but well, Daku Vibes fit in a category of people that bring out, you see, sometimes we have, I feel for songs, even though we have Afrobeats and then we have a lot of songs in Afrobeat, we still have others that you wouldn't listen to, say, I mean,
Daku Vibe has a number of cool songs. Yes. So to say, cool songs because you can sleep on them.
Yeah.
Yes, you can listen to.
So you put him in that category.
I mean, but
or
I
you
think
put him in the shishe.
No, I think he cuts across.
Okay.
Daku Vibe cuts across.
That's
yes.
fair. Drake is he has dropped his new song, Search and Rescue. The title alone. Who do we need to search for? And who are we rescuing? Anyway, if you listen to the song, you will know what Drake was up to.
Search and Rescue.
Yeah.
That's a very intriguing title for a song, to be used for a song title, Search and Rescue. Probably he's talking about himself. He could be talking about a friend. He could be talking about someone special. So whoever that person is, Search and Rescue.
Yeah, so and then it's like you are saying that thing, but in between what you are saying, you are trying to put a message across. But one person will say, okay, this is what I'm saying.
Man, okay, come here. Information I can't me the what's appeal.
Sir, touchdown in London and went straight to my BBC radio family. You can tell we had a good time. You can tell we have a good time every time. Make sure you tap in to hear the interview. And of course, my new album, Timeless. The Timeless that we waited for dropped. And then it's still trending. You know, it's so trending. I don't know why Grandmaster is giving me the eye. But Grandmaster, what's your problem?
My problem is the way we are like, the Timeless that we waited for, you get it.
But I was waiting for the Timeless album to drop.
Okay, so what's your favorite tune on the album then?
The one I was just singing today.
You're unavailable.
Yes.
You're unavailable.
Why? If I'm unavailable, what's wrong?
Oh no, I was just asking if you're unavailable.
Oh, okay, let's continue. We'll
continue, people.
We'll not talk about this. Rema was on the Tonight show with Jimmy Fallon. The last time it was Asake who was on there.
Of course.
And then now Rema is there. So is it like they are picking people who are now starting to trend or blow? Even no, not say Rema doesn't trend or Asake is not trending already, but you see, when you release certain kinds of songs, it makes you move higher than, let's say, you used to be. So is it that the show picks out people who are in the spotlight at the moment? Say, if we put it like that. Because I think Rema is still the song that you've not downloaded on your phone.
Baby,
it's so easy to...
You see, that Calm Down song is a bomb. That Calm Down song, I mean,
it's not on your phone.
Would put every artist on the map.
Yet it's not on your phone.
You know, for some strange reason, it's a song I really like. But then, the whole issue here
is, temptation.
I am quite concerned at the rate at which these Nigerian musicians are getting those links to get out there. Yes, you talk about the fact that it gives you a certain kind of reach.
Yeah.
To get to Jimmy Fallon's show. I mean, it puts you out there. It gives you a whole different kind of market to sell your music out there to. I'm quite worried. My worry the whole week, since it's been about like some years now, but then this very year I'm paying critical attention to Ghanaian music. Yeah. And my worry is how we fall off the charts and how our music can't stay up there. I mean, Shatawale's Mali album is doing fantastic, regardless of how people are reacting to it. Some people have decided not to push it. Some people have decided not to talk about it because of maybe problems they might have had with Shatawale in the past. You know, Shatawale is a very...
Some people.
No, I'm coming.
Can you be more specific, please?
Some DJs in Ghana.
Recently,
quite recently, we heard Andy Dusty saying he would never talk about Shatawale on the show because during the program, Shatawale did insult his mother on the show.
I feel a lot of people that are having beef with Shatawale are the ones who are not promoting his song.
Yes, so he went ahead and mentioned that Shatawale disrespected his mother on show. And there are videos I have seen, and it wasn't anything good to write home about. I mean, I'm a Shatawale fan.
So he has a point then.
Yes, I'm a Shatawale fan through and through, and hearing you come out, for life is our life. You get it. So hearing him come out after someone's mom like that, I wasn't cool with that at all. I think he was in his own right to say he would never talk about it. But then, regardless, we still have to push a brother. Because at the end of the day, Oba enyekra, oya Oba. Oba so nigu na so want to mean try to nchene. So that's the thing. But I mean, the Nigerian musicians are doing fantastic job. I just pray that we get to see Stonebwoy, Sarkodie, even Blacko. I mean, Kwesiata, the man himself, Shatawale, very soon on these platforms because it sells Nigerian music. It makes you think when you talk about music in Africa now, the first name that comes into your mind is what? Nigeria.
Yeah.
Ask anybody out there. Who are they listening to? Go outside there, look at the playlist. You get, Nigerian musicians or Nigerian songs, plenty on the playlist out there, but a few Ghanaian songs, So, no wonder Davido says they have no competition. Of course. No competition.
Sir.
Of course.
I feel the potential is there. The potential is there, just that, say, we are not pushing them enough if we look at it like that. Because we do have a lot of artists who have that potential.
Sometimes the problem here is, you see, let me just be very vague and very, very plain here. Do you know Portable? Okay. Let me be very, very honest with me.
Okay.
Do you believe Portable would have made it as a Ghanaian musician?
No.
Not at all. You see, no, that's the mindset that has fallen the Ghanaian music industry.
No, he wouldn't.
We tend to judge the person's character rather than pay attention to their music. Okay, so let's do this.
Okay.
A musician is not supposed to come and advise your child for you. I stand to be corrected.
Really?
Yes.
But then we tend to look
up to these people.
People
yes.
who are out there.
Yes.
No, but why would you sing songs that wouldn't seek to promote or bring any good thing?
Okay, so that's
society?
The thing. So that's the thing.
Okay.
What sort of music does Portable do?
That's the point. I don't even understand his songs in the first place.
Okay, so it's language. It's understandable because it's language based. So if you can't relate to it, you are not at fault. You get it because maybe you don't understand the language he's speaking.
Portable, if I'm listening to his song, is the beat.
Yes.
Is the beat for me.
And it's another angle in music. Even if you can't relate to the lyrics, you can relate to the beat. So it's another angle. But then my problem is, in Ghana here, what we do is we only subang. We oye obi mami, we yempena asem, we oshiwi. I mean, regardless of what the person is putting out there, we tend to judge the character, then we put the music aside. The person is not a pastor. The person is not a religious leader. The fellow doing the music doesn't lead any cathedral. The person leading the music doesn't represent any charismatic church. The person is just listening to the content in the music. Probably that's where the message would come from. But then, in Ghana here, what we like to do is, men pena asem, matiso shiwi, matiso pemba, matiso onomunsa, we are oko club, we are tusika. That's what we do here. If we had an act like Portable here in Ghana, I'm telling you, it go take Portable like 40 years, it no go blue.
But
that's what is happening right here in Ghana.
Oh yeah. You just that the whole show is not ending here. We have a lot more to look at. And then the next thing that happened to be trending is one fine school view. School view, like when I heard of the school and then how they behave, I actually heard where you have to dress officially. So I asked the students one day, and then I was told that it's not every day. And then even for the official dressing, it has to do with a specific group of people. I'm like, okay. But then I just like the school because I don't know, for other schools, no, we like to make a lot of noise.
Okay.
But for this school, I feel like comparing to other schools, this idea in their lane. So I was really surprised when I heard that UPSA was trending. Like, of all the reasons why UPSA would trend, this was the reason. Yeah, go. So grandma said, "Obande you go na."
I mean, I have to thank God that when I was in school, social media wasn't popular.
They used to do a lot of that.
Listen carefully. Listen, there were phones.
Okay.
But the crave for social media wasn't as it is now.
All right.
And then students weren't social media based. Because these days everybody wants to be in the trends. Everybody wants large number of following. People are doing things for the gram. People are doing things for TikTok. People are doing things for Snapchat. Some of the decisions people are even taking in schools these days are social media oriented. So the way they dress, the way they talk, the group of people they associate themselves with is social media based. Because they have that kind of mindset that if you move with Grandmaster, people see you some kind of way. If you should move with Babu, people should see you some kind of way. So, in as much as social media is a good medium, it's a good platform where I think it's the #1 killer of our schools and how we portray ourselves.
But you feel it was social trend?
I don't think it was for the reason of trends. But then, ask yourself, have these things not been happening before? No, this is a question. It's a very critical question you have to ask yourself. This thing that happened that very day, do you think it's the first time that it has happened? No.
But it's the first time it has come out. That's what you want to say?
Yes.
Okay.
Because of the power of social media.
But why would it happen in the first place? I understand if we're in KG or in class 1, class 2, class 3. Even come to SHS, I feel okay. But uni, is it the uni where we are being told that when you're in uni you are on your own, you are grown? No. And wouldn't say make me dream one. What I ask myself is it's you see go now. What's new? It
happens. I mean, it happens.
What's new is that saying
whatever the reasons are, I don't want to believe the reasons I heard. I mean, it doesn't actually make sense to me. Sure. But whatever the reasons are, I hope the school authorities will bring the people to justice.
Actually, they released one statement and then they were responding to the viral video.
Okay.
So they were like, the attention has been drawn to the video making rounds on some social media platforms. And they said it happened at a hostel. Oh, okay. But still, it has happened. So they set an investigation committee. So it has been set up by the university, and then they've revealed that the culprit is a special non-tertiary program. The culprit is in a special non-tertiary program. So Omochra, an external person. So you see the way we are so quick to push people away.
There was one thing about Ghana. If I should cast my mind back, I don't want to sound political, but then this is what we like to do. We set up committees. They set up inquiries. They make inquiries. And at the end of the day, zero results.
Oh, they are saying when they complete the investigation, all responsible persons will face the full rigor of sanctions.
Look at my hands. Look at my fingers now.
They made sure to add that they have more than 20,000 students who are committed to their studies.
Fingers crossed.
And then they follow the university's code of conduct diligently.
In Shatawale's voice, are you?
So, yeah, when they are done with their issues, from what I'm reading here, the students who have violated would see the disciplinary committee in this case. And then they made sure to also add, they are proud of their tradition of scholarship with professionalism.
Merci.
Which has resulted in the university producing several distinguished alumni, making immense contribution
to society,
to the development of Ghana.
You know what? Let's push all those grammar aside. Deal with the corporate.
I know, right?
Save that PR stands for somebody else. I didn't
Ghana, we are really good at pushing out PR.
I didn't want to get on this lane. I didn't want to switch up. So you just save this thing. Nobody asked what students you brought out there. Nobody asked to how you've helped change Ghanaian society. Asemesi, Obi Ago Obi. Make the person face the full rigor of the law, like you said. You didn't have to sell anything to us. We are not buying it. We saw the video. On your mommy, and you no. The video is bad. What is rotten is rotten. Don't come and be polishing it and say at the end of that form. No. It's not nice.
Anyway, Asake's 2:30 it's cooking good.
Of course, it's Asake. Mr. Money with the vibes.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
And by this time around, it's not TJ Mori who produced it. We have another producer. And then I feel we wouldn't have known if the producer didn't post that video. He posted a video of when they were shooting the music video and he was giving Asake directions to how he should move. You see, that gun, it's a toy gun, it's a deal. Or trying to send your own fire, the positions and everything. And then he actually commended Asake that he's a very good
top professional.
Yeah, and Asake also retweeted it and all of that. And people started tagging. I don't know what is wrong with us. I will take myself out. Why is it that we cannot switch working with people?
I mean,
and move on? It's like it's work. If today I'm working with Kofi and tomorrow I want to work with Amma, why is it so difficult? And then people, is it bad? You can't move on.
It's not like you're moving on, but then it's a vast space. The media space, I mean, it doesn't evolve around one person. Because TJ Amori probably started with Asake, people has actually like identify Asake
with him.
Amori. You get it? But then I don't think he should be bound to him for life or should be bound to him for life. He can actually work with other people. There are other great visual producers out there. There are other very great video directors out there that Asake can work with. I mean, if Asake wants to come to Ghana and shoot with some of our guys, Rex and all the other crews, he can come and shoot. I don't think...
When you were talking about shoots with Rex and all of that, I thought you were going to add Shatawale's new production. You said you are an SM fan. You had the opportunity to hype your man right now.
You see, right now, our focus is on pushing the Mali album.
Opportunity has passed.
We are pushing our album. We don't.
But he produced it himself. So whilst you are producing pushing the song. Push the production.
Listen. Don't let me come out and say. Listen, the whole thing is, I think they are pushing the wrong agenda. Okay. You get it? If Omori was signed to Asake's label, this discussion would have been relevant, because it would mean that you've left your label mate, and even that is still possible. Even with that, I mean, Kwame Eugene and how do you call him, Kiddy, they've worked with Vyrosky. It doesn't mean they should be bound to Richie for life.
I feel as far as a vibes with, or it matches with the kind of
variety
trying to produce.
Variety is the spice of life. You can't be shooting one video with one director always, of course.
King Lamar's birthday, he's, okay, first of all, let's wish him a happy birthday first.
Happy birthday.
We pray for more songs in this case. But then, am I being a hater if I talk about the picture that he put? You see, most of the time, when it's someone's birthday, especially females, that is when they want to dress up, they want to look good, take a lot of photo shoot pictures and all of that. So, you should have seen my surprise when I saw the picture that he posted for his birthday. I'm like, this is a picture that people are going to retweet to and say happy birthday. And then I'm sure he closed his eyes, he went through his gallery, then he tapped on it like, wait a minute. Because no, I said, wait a minute. But then, Criss Waddle has shocked me. The way he came for this lady who said that she didn't know he was a rapper. The particular content in the tweets that he tweeted, he actually went as far as to go and take her 2022 the tweet was February. Girl need to see 22nd February. Say, where is the best wache on Spintex Road? And Akonimo. I see, you realize nobody replied to you when you texted this, right? You're not an important personality in normal life. First way. Hey, so learn to respect those of us that have tiny respect for you. And then he insulted her. And was science to her, he insulted her again. He went further. And you know, we had people who actually commented to what he said. And then this particular person said, wasn't expecting chairman to respond to this girl. You be too big for this, boss. Even we, your subordinates, won't respond to this. But then his reply was that the fact that he's always quiet, that's the reason why people want to downplay his name. Because they know that they can get away with it. But then, Grandmaster, what's your take on this particular issue? Do you feel like it's because he's quiet most of the time, so people want to downplay? Because I feel that's where he feels he has been attacked. Because you are trying to say that you don't know who Criss Waddle is, and then you actually call him out like that.
So this is my problem. You are supposed to be hosting an entertainment show, or you are a pundit on an entertainment show. Probably there would have been a bit of production here and there. I mean, who doesn't know Criss Waddle? I'm not saying you have to know Criss Waddle by force. No, not at all. But
so what are you saying?
My problem here is, was it an innocent question or was it a sarcastic one?
Oh, she said innocently. I am asking she actually said that.
Okay, so she just came from the States last week? Or she hasn't been...
What kind of sarcastic question is that?
Oh no, I'm also asking innocently. Did she just come from the States last week? Because Criss Waddle has been all over the news.
I can't deal with you.
AMG for life though.
AMG business.
AMG CEO. The whole beef with... But she knows Shatawale, right? If she knows Shatawale... You are supposed to know Criss Waddle because Criss Waddle, Shatawale beef some time back. Criss Waddle, Stonebwoy, Beja some time back. Criss Waddle is also not...
She actually said that the last time she heard from Criss Waddle was when Criss Waddle was in one of Stonebwoy's songs. So Criss Waddle's reply to that particular tweet was that he said something. Wait, let me look for that because that is so funny. He said that is he he said she detailed her question that Stonebwoy's video she saw me in. Now I be dancing, I did dance, Abi.
So you understand? In that very video, he rapped.
Yes, he did.
So you see where the problem is now. Please, let's sometimes let's be serious.
Okay, maybe I feel she probably wasn't trying to say that he's not a rapper. Probably she was trying to say that he still rap. You know, sometimes when you've not heard from someone
I get
for a
it,
long
I
time,
get it, but then you should understand.
She didn't put it well.
Where Obi Papa Juma? Onu say no didi.
No.
You get it. Even though I'm not in support of some
the
of the
way
things. Yes.
The way he treated the issue.
You see, but then sometimes you should understand when you push people to their limit, you get a reaction.
That's true.
You get it. No matter how cool, calm, collective a person is, when you push them to their limit, you get a reaction. So whatever the case be, back with cool. Tranquilo, por favor. Tranquilo, calm down.
So the audio man is
you understand? Yes.
Okene has released Oh My Linda. Hey, wait, Oh My Linda. Hey, that's it. Yeah, mudi too. You mean so there.
Yenya
Mary, yenya ya baby.
Okenet, fantastic musician. Okenet, my American brother, always raising the American banner very, 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 very high. You keep raising the flag high. We keep praying for you. More bangers, more bangers.
Yeah, this one, Lotus Beats produced it. But Oh My Linda, hey, in your way, dear, never go to your home now. But then, you know, I feel sometimes Sheldon just wants to make a bit of noise. I've been following Sheldon for a while now, and I actually think he's a great guy. But then, I say, oh wow, per se, oh yeah, 1, 2, Bina, or the testing waters because he actually posted that when I tell you the person you they tell me of is of no relevance to what I do. Believe it. This is just one of the channels we cooking, and he attached a picture, and then this picture is of his YouTube, so he's at the overview part, and then he's looking at March, the last 28 days. So if you go back a bit, he said he's not going to talk about a certain person again. And then the comment he got was that he should go and apologize and all of those things. So he's showing us that. And then it's even here. Keep it up. Your channel got the same number of views as usual. So that's why there are some indirect shades being the old troll, because he's not going to mention your name. So he's definitely not going to tag you. But he's trying to tell us that even without mentioning a certain kind of person, he's getting the same views that he used to get. You get what he's trying to say.
Okay, so we all know how to send create and code out there. Listen, Sheldon is a brother, yes. I appreciate his work. I believe YouTubing in Ghana is not an easy fit. You get it?
To get the followers stuff.
It's not an easy fit. I respect his work. I respect whatever he does out there. But then you don't come for somebody's bread and you don't expect a reaction.
That though.
Someone can't sit on their platform and pick your work you have done, your work you have toiled and labored for, and try and break it down to make you look bad. What he does is okay. What he does is fantastic. But then I feel sometimes some of the way he does the breakdown and the way he reacts to some of the way the artist saying, some of the things he says, it makes you think he's a musician. Charlie, it not be easy to put your words together. I get it. You don't want to talk about Shatta Wale. Don't talk about him. Even if you say you know who, we know who you are talking about.
That's the thing. So I feel even right now what he's doing is not mentioning the name, but he's still talking about the person. If you really
you said you have moved on from your ex. You have no reason to post some of the places you have been with her that now you are there alone, so you can still take. I mean, it still not they make sense to me. You are not talking about Shatta. Move on. They can't know they think about you. If you know they think about them, to make you know they think about them, you have moved on. But then you come online and come and talk about the fact that the person, Stonebwoy's album will take Ghana, some critics message. The whole thing, no, they make sense. You see, you have a problem with Shatta Wale. Shatta Wale has a problem with you. Whatever it is, you are all eating at the end of the day. Stay out of the guy's problems. The guy is staying out of your problem. Everyone should focus on how to push the Ghana agenda. I don't get why you'd come and sit and say, I'm not talking about engagement. Because you still get engagements.
Yeah.
You don't want to talk about Shatta Wale on your program again. You don't want to mention his name. Oh, bro, Charlie. It over me safe.
Anyway, we are going to end the video here because we have a lot of things that are trending. So if you are going to be looking at each and every single one of them, we are not going to end this video. So at this point, I think right now that Grandmaster has gotten it up to his chest or his neck, if I should put it. We should just end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Grandmaster, for joining me here in the studios. Make sure you guys like this video, share, comment down below. And yeah, comments no more and brow, because it's a comment section here that we know that you are feeling the video as well. So make sure you comment, share, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications if you haven't already. My name is Waddle, call me Little Mess with the Vibe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Studios 2 TV. The truth is here, in your eyes.